Mark is a really amazing man. He's very devoted to his family, his children, his grandchildren, to me and my children. He's a terrific person to work with. He's modest, and people seem to love him for everything that he does.
Working with Mark is really great. Mark is a true visionary. He really is someone that, thinks up here. He's got great ideas. He sees into the future. He's always coming up with new things and has a real passion for that sort of stuff. But fundamentally, Mark is, as we say in Jewish, there's a Jewish expression, a mensch, which means he is a good person. And I think that is really what makes working with Mark very special.
I've been told that as a child he was very curious and very inquisitive, and he always wanted to know what made things work. It made sense that he went into science. One summer while he was at McGill studying physiology, he was exposed to research at the National Institutes of Health. He became very turned on to scientific research and decided to take that as a career path.
Mark's contributions, first locally, I would start with the Robarts, where he's made an extraordinary contribution in building a research institute from scratch and making something that was nothing into something that has international reputation in numerous biomedical research areas.
Mark is always showing up in areas where policy is being made, where judgments are occurring, where people are being recruited, where institutions are being established.
He's been Associate Dean of Medicine in Alberta.
Mark was extraordinary, a pioneer actually, in having moved from Edmonton to the Robarts Research Institute, saw what nobody else saw could be at Western University.
And then at a provincial level, his work both with the MRI, with the ministry, and then also his work at OGI is really building up the profile of biomedical research and the capabilities and the private sector interactions in the province and giving us better national and international stature.
So he has had a rather eclectic involvement in leading science. What has been the constant is he knows good science, and he's driven. He's driven to excellence, and there is no dawn or dusk with Mark Poznansky. There is only full daylight and drive full steam ahead.
I think the staff love to work with him because he's a man of ideas, a visionary, and he challenges them to rise to the occasion.
Mark is someone who you really feel is on your side when you're working with him. He comes to you, sometimes he's a little abrasive, sometimes he doesn't even agree with what you initially say, but then he comes back and he listens, and you see that from the way he's listening and from the way he acts, that he really has heard you, and he's really on your side, and that makes him very endearing.
I find him as a personal friend, a great person. He listens. He does listen, and he has, well, I would say the most important thing, I think he has values. He has very strong values, scientifically, culturally, and every other way.
A very unique combination of a high IQ and a high EQ. So he's got the emotional intelligence and the really good people skills, in addition to real intelligence.
And I think what makes him exceptional is the way he investigates his roles, tries to find out what should be done. He's a terrific listener, but he's also very decisive. He takes his time, listens, and then makes decisions. Very clear-cut in his decision-making process, and that's really an excellent quality.
And he has great leadership qualities. He knows what quality is, he looks for quality, and then he tries to attract quality in what he does. But it's always with one direction. I just don't want to be part of something. I want to be able to make a difference and lead it.
I think Mark loves being a leader. It's very, very obvious when you meet him and when you interact with him, and fortunately he's very good at it, uniquely so.
What makes Mark Poznansky a great leader is that he intuitively knows good science. He has the blink talent. He knows, like that, whether an individual is a good scientist or not, whether it's good science or not. And in my lifetime, and with the projects that I've been involved with, Mark has always brought that great talent, that blink talent of that's good science, that's not good science.
And has a remarkable capacity of bringing people together around an idea, and ultimately his dedication to doing better business better, and everybody's appreciation of that has brought him to where he is today. Again, I want to underscore with Mark, it's always somebody else's idea.
Mark has brought business into the life sciences at several levels in this province. First at the Robarts, he did an excellent job making private sector partnerships between the Robarts Institution and different companies, which was very beneficial to the scientists at Robarts. And now I see him doing precisely the same thing at OGI, and it's to the benefit of all the scientists who work with OGI as well as the province as a whole.
The products of research and highlighting the products of research is again Mark's acumen. He understands that tethering research to business, receptors in the private sector are fundamental for the ongoing support of our scientific pipeline.
What makes Mark Poznansky completely undeserving of this award is that he hasn't had a lifetime. He's too young a man to get a Lifetime Achievement Award. What makes him, of course, a perfect candidate is that he's accomplished so much.
I think the LSO Lifetime Achievement Award, when you look at the history of the awardees in past, Mark not only meets the bar, he exceeds the bar. His work for the community, his dedication to making our peel the onion, our province, our nation, our world a better place to be in is truly exemplary.
He's fundamentally had a passion for science and for life sciences and for growing that sector for the province. And he's pretty much put his entire career and blood and sweat and tears into it. And I think because of that, he is very deserving of this award.
Mark, it is with the greatest pleasure and privilege that I've been asked to share my congratulations with you in front of everybody. As highlighted before, I know you're cringing with all of this celebrity. You are most deserving, mon cher, and it's a privilege to have worked with you, and I look forward on the go forward to continue our work together. Congratulations, mon cher.
Mark, congratulations on receiving this Lifetime Achievement Award. As one of the people who has benefited so much from all that you do, I think it's terrific that you're receiving this award at this time.
Mark, congratulations to you on this wonderful achievement, which of course is highly merited.
Mark, it is my sincerest pleasure to congratulate you on this Lifetime Achievement Award. It is richly deserved, and it is my pleasure to continue to work with you to help build life sciences for Ontario.
Mark, I want to personally congratulate you. Your contributions have been extraordinary. Even though you're a grandfather, you're a young grandfather, too young to receive this award, and yet so deserving of it. Congratulations.
Mark, congratulations tonight on this great honor and award. Your family are all very proud of you, and we love you, and we wish you well in the future.